Hey, Positive Pathers, it's Keenan here, and I am coming to you today actually on a different post than what I was going to talk about. I had something else planned, and I got a little wrench thrown in the game late yesterday afternoon, early evening. So most of you know, if you've been following the lives, that my son is in high school, and he's a freshman this year, and he has finals this week. So he's been, testing hard, doing a great job. He's a great student, so super proud of him. But high school is a different level, right? So, if you're not on top of it with especially with teenagers, they're not going to stay on top. At least mine won't stay on top of it. So if I'm not encouraging him to hey, stay on top of your grades and stuff, he's great about it at school, but at home, as far as studying and stuff, he needs a little push. I know I did too. Well, we were in the middle of doing that yesterday, and then all of a sudden he came out about an hour later looking like he had just turned a corner in not a good way. He was, kind of had the chill thing going and aches and very lethargic, and I knew what it was. I knew it was this winter bug that's been going around, and I had it last month, and I went down harder than I have in probably 18, 19 years. I mean, the last time I was that sick was when I lived in Hawaii when I was 20. I mean, that was 19 years ago. So what I did with him, I was just like, he cannot be sick, right? It's finals week. I was like, this cannot happen. If he missed these tests, he's going to be behind. Any of you single parents out there know once they get behind and you're the only person in the house to kind of get them back on track, it is a huge pain in the butt and can be, detrimental to their grades, which I'm kind of a stickler on grades, but, didn't want him going sick. Beyond that, just the daddy side of me came out, and I was like, God, man, I don't want him to be sick. So I felt like he needed a little TLC. Obviously, while a large part of what we talk about at Positive Path is chemical free, so I'm going to give you guys today one simple avenue to use for your kids that when they're going down with the winter bug or getting the sniffles, the aches, the chills, that kind of stuff, that you can help to offset it. And I've had nothing but fantastic results with this. I've been using it for the last 3 years now. For my son and I, and I've had a fantastic success. He's in the last 3 years of school, I think he's had maybe 3 sick days total. So pretty awesome. When I look around and I hear a lot of my friends and their families, kids are out, once or twice a month, their last sick day for one of the kids. So this is I want to give you guys the answer to helping you and your kids stay well, whether they have finals or just a normal week at school. It's the middle of winter. It's cold even here in California. For us Californians, it's pretty cold. Those of you in other parts of the states or the world where it actually gets cold, you're probably laughing at me right now, but I've been freezing my butt off for sure because the high today was 65. So anyway, this is what I did for my son last night. Came out not feeling great at all. First thing I did is, and I've told you a little bit about Positive Path's product line in the past. We use all Young Living products. The reason that we do is because I've been to their farms. I've been able to verify what kind of quality control they have. They don't buy their botanicals from a third-party source. So that's why I use these, just as a reminder. Thieves oil, it's a blend of rosemary, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and cinnamon. It's one of the best oils I've ever tried, and it's most effective. So what I do with this is I rub it on the bottom of his feet, Vitaflex points. If you want to know what a Vitaflex is, hop online and check it out. It's a little longer than I want to go in and explain right now. Bottom of your feet. I know it sounds crazy, sounds kind of like what? If you got a single dad doing it, then you guys can try it, trust me. And it works, and it's simple, and it's way less expensive than running them to going and buying a bunch of stuff at Rite Aid. The next thing I did, congestion in his chest. I went one of 3 ways. Yesterday, I did just au natural. I went eucalyptus. This is an awesome oil. So eucalyptus, and actually just got some on my finger, and it smells super good. Eucalyptus oil helps open up the airways. Okay, it's what Vicks Vapor Rub and things of that nature. The eucalyptus is what that was originally based on. Now they're using biosynthetics because obviously they don't mass produce it and still be able to sell it for a profit. Different conversation. What I'm saying is if you guys are looking for a chemical free route, the eucalyptus oil is a great way to help increase just, on your airways, right? Straight, right? On the chest, on the neck, just below the chin. Now, quick caveat. If they're young kids, people say 2, I say even below 5, know your kid's skin, know your skin. I recommend using a carrier oil for sure. So I want to make sure I'm being very clear on that. Oils are directly from the plant. They're the lifeblood of the plant. So you're putting that directly on skin. You need to know your skin type. So protect yourself by using a carrier oil. When I say a carrier oil, I'm talking about an organic coconut oil or an organic, almond oil, or what's another one I use? I use virgin olive oil when I run out of coconut oil. Coconut oil is my preference. But it's a little slick. So some people like to use oils that are like I'm spacing on it right now. Oh, shoot. I'll put it in a different post. I'm totally spacing on what it is. But use a carrier oil is my point. Another option to go is RC. Okay, it's a blend hold on, I got something coming in here. It's a blend of several different oils, okay? So you'll see that link up in the, I don't know why I'm pointing up, but in the title above this post, that link will take you to an order page where you can actually get Thieves oil and RC, and they come in a kit with 9 other oils and a diffuser. It's how I got started. Check it out, and if you guys have questions, obviously you know how to get a hold of us. Comments below. Go to positivepathlife.com and click on contact us. If you've got questions, we'll answer any questions beforehand if you want to go that route before actually investing in getting this chemical-free wellness into your own home. So that's kind of the caveat behind that. RC is another one with eucalyptus. It's not quite as, with the eucalyptus, is super strong sometimes for the kids. So I'll use RC oil when my son was a little bit younger, because eucalyptus was a little bit too much for him. It was just like, oh my gosh, I love it. He's totally good with it now. He's 15, but RC is a great, not alternative, because it's a standalone oil for sure, but it also comes in the kit with Thieves. So if you're like kind of just checking it out, like, I don't know, I'm still learning about this, you get way more bang for your buck, more buying power. And then lastly, or second to lastly, this is one that I've used with a lot of my clients who are runners. It's called Breathe Again. So this is something that we sell to our clients, and we buy it from Young Living. Actually, they buy it directly from Young Living through us. And it's got a metal roller ball on it. So it comes pre-mixed. Again, on the chest, on the throat, underneath the neck. This opens up the airwaves. I like how I was like looking at myself for my own demonstration there. It opens up the airways so that, again, for clients who are runners, it really opens it up pre and post run. People who have had trouble breathing, even chronic issues, this is a good go-to for them that has helped them, even in some cases, not have to take maybe things that they got at the drugstores and et cetera as much, or in some cases at all. Again, guys, Positive Path is all about chemical-free. This is a chemical-free alternative. A lot of times you guys have asked for, hey, what are some answers? How do we do this? What are some options? These are some options. These are the options. This is what I got started with before Positive Path even existed, and I was just using it with my family, with my son and I. So I'm sharing with you guys what's worked. I posted that link on how to get your hands on it if you want to proceed with it, and you also know how to get a hold of us if you got questions before or after you purchase. If you want to go with one of our coaches as well, you contact us at positivepathlife.com, as I said, or you can also, while you're on that site, if you know what you want to do, click on the $99 wellness assessment, and one of our coaches will be reaching out to schedule that with you to get you started on your path of wellness, whether it's chemical-free home, clean nutrition, effective fitness, you want to lose some weight or get ready for something coming up. We work with families and kids as well. No matter what that is, or if it's a kind of a combination of the three, or you just want to hone in on, for example, chemical-free, our coaches are there for that reason. So here's some ideas to get your wheels turning. I was going to post about something else today, but that just popped up, and I like to post things that just happened in our life and kind of share it with you. Again, I'm big on community, and this was something that definitely kind of threw a wrench in our game yesterday with him going down. I mean, guys, he was going to be not good, and I can't tell you how many times I've pulled him back from the ledge when he's about to go down, and get sick with the winter bug or whatever it was. So those are the three that I want to talk to you about: Thieves, RC, and eucalyptus. Fantastic oils, and then a pre-blended roller. Breathe Again. I also make my own rollers. This is an immunity booster. I put that in a separate post, so I'm not going to go into that here. Feel free to scroll down, or if you can't find it, send me a message in the comments below, or just go ahead and contact us. So I know your day is a blessing day. Thank you, Sherry. Right on. I love it when you guys interact. You guys are fantastic. It kind of cut off there. I'm not exactly sure what it says at the end, but Sherry, thank you for the shout out. Definitely appreciate it. You guys were getting more and more interaction. That's what we're here for. Love getting to know everybody more, and I hope today's live was just a wealth of knowledge to help get you started without it being overwhelming. So we'll be educating more and more as we go. Appreciate you guys. Make it a positive path day, and sending love and light to all you guys.